I've had some time. I've had some time to think about TwitchCon. I've had some time. I've talked to some other streamers about it. I think we were just the right amount of hard on TwitchCon. I want to preface this with I have a lot of nostalgia. I have a lot of nostalgia for TwitchCon. I've only been to TwitchCon 2 times, but I used to watch bigger streamers go to TwitchCon, and I realized while thinking back on that this is not really the same as back then, and I can say that with full confidence despite the fact that I was not attending back when I was longingly watching my favorite streamers live stream from TwitchCon. And you know how I can say that for absolute certain is in the fact that people don't stream at TwitchCon anymore. Right? Like there's some people that still stream at TwitchCon, right? There will always be inevitably some people streaming at TwitchCon. But the big streamers, they don't do it anymore. They're not hosting panels, they're not walking around live streaming, they're not even talking about the event really, unless they're saying that either they're not gonna go or that they don't feel safe going. It does not feel like it's made for viewers, and it doesn't feel like it's made for streamers either. And whenever I asked people, like, what are you looking forward to about TwitchCon, or did you go to any panels, or like what was your overall impression? People just say, I don't know, there were a lot of drag shows though. People don't have like an actual impression of the convention. Like nobody has anything to say about the actual event. Everybody just saw like a bunch of stuff for drag shows. There's no like, I mean there were like some streamer panels, but there wasn't really that much. But goes, thank you. TwitchCon is made for investors and advertisers. That's it. Yeah, this year it was sponsored by Cash App. Last year it was sponsored by Chevron. What the fuck do either of these two things have to do with Twitch? You can't even buy subs with Cash App. Yeah, last year at TwitchCon, when I actually went into the building, my partner goodie bag was some sunglasses that were actually pretty neat, but I ended up losing. And there were like Chevron and Twitch Joy-Con or like joystick covers and some other stuff I don't remember. Let's take a look at this video.
To go to TwitchCon.
We're in a bit of a conundrum with TwitchCon.
I've been so anxious and scared and sad this whole past week with everything that's been going on.
Listen, it's not. I have.
It's not you. It's us.
It's not you. It's us. We're supposed to do Wine About It live at TwitchCon. Love Twitch for supporting our show. I have given them a soft, hey, we're in a bit of a panic mode right now.
Will we ever stop panicking?
That's the problem. I don't know if we're being because I don't feel. The problem is right now, respectfully, I don't feel irrational about it. I feel very.
I think it's valid.
Scared.
Yeah, it just takes one person.
There was a Japanese streamer a few months ago that got on her live stream by a stalker. When that happened, I almost pulled out of all my obligations. I was like, I don't think it's for me. And then, you know, it got kind of talked off the ledge. Like there's gonna be lots of security or whatever. Horrible things have happened this week, and there was also security, and I don't know.
Security?
I wonder, does anybody know if they actually did the show? I'm kind of curious. I'm very curious if they ended up actually going on and doing their podcast.
And an armor not gonna protect you. It's just scary. We will keep you guys updated, but if we don't, we'll make it up to you.
I'll take my top off.
They did what? They did. Okay. I'm glad that they felt comfortable enough. I wonder if they had to like talk to Twitch. I guess like ask for better security or something.
The floor is like this, right? This is the floor. Yeah, this is the floor.
Wait, XQC solution to safer TwitchCon in the future.
And then you have like a little stage like this, yeah, like this. That's like floating, yeah. And then there's stairs to go up and do the meet and greets.
Yeah.
Stairs.
Okay.
And then you just put like fucking like just like a wood railing around it like this. Okay. So that.
Okay.
And there's a little gate here. There's a little gate here. Right? And there's security guard right here.
Okay.
And you can't go up. Oh yeah, if you're in line with meet and greets, whatever, right? I mean, you go up. You go up, and then this guy lets you in, whatever. Nobody can just like, nobody can just walk on him. That's crazy.
Well, they might hop it. They might just hop the gate.
He was in somebody else's meet and greet and got like, yeah, but it doesn't matter because the guy will be there for every person. And then barbed wire.
Also, wait, what?
And then a few trip mines. but...
Oh, okay. Why is TwitchCon so uniquely unsafe for streamers? Despite visible security and official statements, TwitchCon continues to fall short on creator safety, especially for women. It seems like every year at TwitchCon, something goes dangerously wrong. People are gonna clip that if anything happens at FaceCon. They're gonna be like, prophetic. In 2022, a foam pit disaster left one attendee with a broken back. In 2024, Kick-affiliated streamers harassed Twitch partners live on the convention floor. Stories of stalking, groping, and inadequate on-site responses aren't uncommon. Wait, there are 3 different links here. X and Kai talking about the girl that grabbed dicks at TwitchCon. Wait, I never even heard about this. What? What?
What am I
I'm standing. This bitch grabs my dick and goes like this.
That's something to me! Wait, it's the same thing!
Like, I get hard instantly! Yo!
What?
Bro.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Like, you know Iron Man? Like, you know when Hulk... Like, my dick automatic... Nigga.
Bro.
Chat, we partying. We partying.
What?
Bro. Okay, well, on a serious note, in this last year, this is 3 years ago. I guess it was 3 years ago. That is messed up, though. That is messed up. Amaranth confronted by stalkers at TwitchCon. That's been... She's had a few stalkers come up to her. Oh wait, that's the discussion for later. Major creators including Valkyrie, Cutie Cinderella, Hassan Piker, Disguised Toast, and Ivani all publicly opted out of attending in 2025, citing safety concerns. And this year, EnVtuber, a streamer with nearly 2 million followers, was assaulted at her meet and greet on the first day of TwitchCon 2025 in San Diego. Her attacker crossed multiple barriers, grabbed her face, and tried to kiss her before her own security intervened. TwitchCon security, she says, was nowhere to be found. Twitch's official response was a lengthy post on X describing how safety and security of all those attending is the event's highest priority. Yes, leave me alone, man. In a post on X, EnVtuber said she was hurt and upset about how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. She emphasized that it was her own staff, not event security, who intervened, and that nearby TwitchCon personnel did not react and let the guy walk away. Hello everyone, I'm okay, and thank you all for the kind messages so I can respond to them all. Yesterday, the man who assaulted me was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon and even in front of other creators' meet and greet to grab me and my face and try to kiss me. Oh, he did try to kiss her. Jesus Christ. Fortunately, he wasn't able to, but a lot of people have pointed out it could have been a lot worse. I'm obviously shaken up by what happened, and it's not the first time I've dealt with something like this, but to tell you honestly, I'm a lot more hurt and upset by how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. Like I said, I don't understand how he was allowed to make it to me in the first place. The security in the clip who reacts is my own security. It's true, my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at a past TwitchCon. However, there were at least 3 or 4 other TwitchCon security staff in the area who did not react and let the guy walk away, as you can see in the clip since they don't even appear in frame. The woman who is walking away is my own personal manager, and behind the booth, the only 2 people who were checking on me and comforting me were her and my friend. None of the TwitchCon staff came to ask what happened or if I was okay. So if no one was checking if I was okay or I needed anything, and they let the guy run away initially, I have no idea what anyone hired to keep the event safe was doing. Oh wait, I skipped a paragraph. My friend who was present told me Twitch security were also behind the booth afterwards, joking about how they didn't even see what happened and immediately laughing and moving on to talking about something else. What the fuck? What? In Twitch's statement, they said the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie! He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me, and it felt like this only happened because of my manager pressing for it, not because TwitchCon staff present thought it was a big deal. Okay, and then she does the stream after this post where she talks about things more in depth. Did they ever actually catch the guy? EnVtuber attacker. Hey, thank you. Pippa, will FaceCon be in Sneedville, Tennessee? That would be cool. So the guy's wearing like gray flannel and jeans, and he's got like black or brown short hair.
So, sneak meet and greet was pretty cool though. That was fun.
Do you guys think that's him? That's him?
Saw the homies.
Oh my god.
Dude, I can't imagine what Joe is doing this whole time.
Oh my god. I wonder where EnVtuber's meet and greet was. What the fuck? He really guy just walked away. Wait, hold on. What? She's just fucking leaving! That's fucking insane! That's fucking insane! He just walks out! No one was able to identify him yet. Oh my god. Here's a statement from Twitch. The safety, so this is the official statement from Twitch after Emiru's assault. The safety and security of all those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply upsetting. But it wasn't upsetting. Not to your CEO, anyways. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident. That's a lie! We just watched the clip where he walks out! We just watched the clip where he literally walks out of the building! We immediately blocked this individual from returning to the TwitchCon premises. No, you didn't! And they are banned indefinitely from Twitch, both online and in-person events. We're coordinating with the impacted creators team, and per our standard protocols, continue to cooperate with any law enforcement investigations. We've increased our security at the meet and greet attendee check-in point and will have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers. If you've RSVP'd for a meet and greet, please note that we will be unable to accommodate +1s for the remainder of the event. Oh my god. 30-day ban? Do you think so? Twitch has zero tolerance for harassment and acts that inhibit the safety and security of our community. According to Emiru, the assaulter was not detained until hours after the incident happened and was done so after her manager was pressing Twitch to do something. She also states that Twitch security did not step in when the incident happened and laughed about it afterwards. Wait.
I've been talking to Twitch people, and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
What? For 30 days? Oh, man. Well, I guess he can try again in 30 days. Assault another streamer. What the fuck? Is Crab saying you crazy scummy response? They don't say everyone's name to make the response not contribute to the algorithm. They don't apologize because they're already gearing up to fight a lawsuit. Incredible. Fucking incredible. Oh
What?
my god.
And then she's obviously...
You can get permanently banned off of Twitch if you accidentally, like, if you're reacting to a video and it has nudity in it. You can get a permanent ban. But if you sexually assault one of their streamers at their event, it's only 30 days. So, choose wisely.
Like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's, like, nothing to do with anything. No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way. These two people are the head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch.
Interesting.
Also, later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
Filmed partying with girls, like, out dancing, but I have not been able to find anything about that. Sergeant Gigawatts, thank you. Let's be real. It's because the victim isn't someone Dan Clancy sees as one of his people, i.e. certain other... Yeah. From sexual violence, and there's video evidence that proves that the fact that an Amazon-owned company actively tried to cover up sexual assault should be a lot bigger of a story than it is. And Twitch did try to cover it up. Twitch quote-unquote acknowledged the situation in the least direct way possible. In the most subtle way possible.
Wait, there's Dan Clancy. Show me Dan Clancy again.
No.
Tell Dan Clancy we said what's...
There's no way. Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask. That's literally him. Wait, Dan Clancy.
Show Daniel Clancy.
Wait, Dan. Dude, I literally just saw Dan Clancy. On my soul, I did. Did you see him, Nate? I fucking saw his ass.
Wait, there's Dan.
On FaceTime, hanging out with a girl at least 4 years younger than. Does anyone know who it was? Who's changed like you? Does anyone else think Clancy Brown? Think of Clancy Brown for a second when someone says Dan Clancy. I think of Tom Clancy. The girl's above 21 at least, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to hold this one necessarily against Dan.
Dan, wait, Dan.
Because for me, there's not enough context. Like, he could be at like a safety meeting or something, right? Like, he could be, you know, like giving this man a benefit of the doubt that he most likely does not deserve. But he could be like having some sort of like professional dinner, right? He could be like, guys, what should we do about the Emiru situation? Was I wrong? I don't know. He could have been doing anything. There's no reason to think that he was partying necessarily. A safety meeting. Lamau, yeah, he is. I'm just saying, there's no reason to believe that he is partying. All right? I don't like Dan Clancy. I think it was really fucked up what he said about Emiru, basically saying that she deserved to have it happen. She should moderate her community better. But there is no reason from this clip alone, maybe you guys have seen other clips, but there's no reason from this clip to use this as like something incriminating against him.
Hello, Dan. I've been streaming on Twitch for 9 years. I've been a partner for a long time. But another thing that I am is I'm a U.S. veteran, served in the Army, employed to Afghanistan. Veterans are a protected group on Twitch. So I was just wondering, I've heard comments about the United States deserve 9/11, PTSD, veterans deserve that. When are we going to start holding other streamers accountable for stuff like that, regardless of social status?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for your service. Thank you for the question. Really appreciate, you know, what you've done and all that. And
why has it got Roblox bling?
You use certain examples, and some of those examples led to enforcement, right? It's always
did the crowd just laugh?
It's a very tricky, tricky process.
Because
part of what we need to do is have a set of community guidelines, and we do have a team that works very hard to consistently apply them. The views of individuals aren't necessarily the views of our platform. We're at a time where people sometimes can talk in hyperbole, right? Unfortunately, and but
I don't know how much of an excuse hyperbole can be. Okay, again, I'm gonna play a little bit of devil's advocate here with the first one. Okay, like saying America deserved 9/11. I don't think saying any other sort of equivalent to that would get you banned on Twitch, right? If you said like if Canada had 9/11 or whatever, like if you said like another country deserves something bad that happened to them, I don't think you're gonna get banned for it. However, the second one you absolutely would get banned for. If you applied the same logic of the second statement of saying veterans deserve PTSD, right? If you were like, oh, the fat people deserve diabetes or whatever the fuck, you would get banned. You would absolutely get banned. So that doesn't make any sense. That's thank you. By the way, hyperbole is used for emphasis, so he still meant it.
And this happens on all sides of the political spectrum. And so that's something that, you know, we have our guidelines. We apply them consistently. I understand you may disagree with some of those decisions, right? And I always say one of the nice things about Twitch is it's a platform where if you disagree with the views of somebody, it's not appearing in your feed. It's not appearing in what you're doing. It has nothing to do with your experience. And that's not necessarily true with short form content. Sure. There's all sorts of stuff that appears in my feed. And so part of this is trying to make sure you can find what is the right experience for you on Twitch, both as a streamer and also as a community.
Thank you for answering.
What a non-answer. What a complete fucking non-answer, and also a lie. Hey, you don't forget Simp was a bannable event. Yeah. Remember on Twitch how you used to be able to get banned for calling somebody a simp? That was a real thing for a while. Not for that long, thank God. I think it was for a few months, back when simp was like first starting to be really used. But simp was a word, in my opinion, why Twitch reacted so with such hostility to the word simp in particular is because people were using it to shit on hot tub streamers. And so Dan Clancy loves himself some hot tub streamers and immediately went to bat and overreacted to it and was like, oh God, we gotta protect the hot tub streamers. If people start calling fans of hot tub streamers simps and being derogatory towards them, like, people might not watch as many hot tub streamers. Oh, and my queen would be unhappy. Oh, yeah, because ironically, Dan Clancy is a simp. Oh yeah, Twitch appears to be blocking some posters on their Twitter page. So I haven't seen people getting shadow banned on Twitch, but I have seen this. @Twitch has blocked you. So this is somebody that was commenting negatively in regards to Twitch handling the Emiru situation the way that they did. And Twitch blocked them. Twitch blocked this person. What did she say? I don't know. Alright. Twitch staff threw away gifts collected for VTubers at TwitchCon. Iron Mouse apologizes. Hyperbole. TwitchCon San Diego 2025 has been hit with another controversy after reports surfaced that staff threw away all the gifts fans had brought for VTubers during meet and greet sessions. On October 21st, Iron Mouse, one of the top VTubers on the platform, shared on X, formerly Twitter, that staff had discarded gifts collected at the VTuber booth. These included handmade letters, plushies, and personal tokens meant to express love for the creators, but they ended up in the trash. This one is a pretty fucking egregious crime, in my opinion. They stole the gifts. I saw some creator or some fan saying that Twitch staff just like kept the gifts, like they saw them like walk away with it or something. But I saw lots saying that they watched staff like throw away the gifts. So Iron Mouse issues apology. Iron Mouse, who nearly rivaled Kai Cenat in subscriber numbers last year, is known for her vibrant persona as the Demon Queen Satan. She took to social media with a heartfelt apology. I deeply apologize to all the VTubers and the fans who had meet and greets at the VTuber booth this year. Also, what the fuck is the VTuber booth? What the hell is the VTuber booth? Is Twitch segregating the VTubers? It breaks my heart to know staff threw out all the gifts. I should have known better than to trust them and take care of everything ahead of time. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know why she's apologizing for this. There's absolutely no universe in which this is her fault. Hey guys, I'm sorry that the Twitch staff decided that, the people in line for the meet and greets, fuck them. We're gonna take their shit and either keep it or throw it away. Why did they put all the VTubers in one area? Letters and fan art gets thrown away and other gifts are pocketed by the staff at the end? Oh my god. Seriously. Because she decided to trust Twitch. I feel like... Yeah, this is like a sorry I was attacked kind of moment. I agree with that, Gibzerox. I don't think there's any universe in which you can look at Twitch staff or any convention staff and it occur to you that they're going to take away your fans' gifts to you and throw them in the trash. I feel like the reasonable thing that you would go to first, right? Your first thought is going to be TwitchCon staff is going to take the gifts from people, potentially, and set them aside at the booth. And then the problem with that could end up being, like, they get packed away with the booth stuff or something. Like, that's, like, the reasonable concern. Other VTubers speak out. Iron Mouse wasn't alone in her disappointment. Several other VTubers confirmed that their gifts had also been discarded. Henya the Genius was among the first to share the news, writing, "Unfortunately, due to a miscommunication or misunderstanding, any gifts or presents given to my meet and greet staff were disposed of by the venue staff. I'm very sorry for anyone who gave me a gift dio." Echoed the outrage, posting boldly, "Dude, a handful of VTubers had their fan gifts thrown out. What the fuck were TwitchCon staff doing?" Meanwhile, Phoebe-chan, a singer-songwriter and idol VTuber, expressed her heartbreak. "I was informed that the gifts people brought for me at TwitchCon meet and greet were thrown out by the con/venue staff." So not even the booth staff. This is the TwitchCon staff doing it. Well, thank you. I don't understand why they couldn't just say no gifts, could be air tags. Why accept them just to throw them away? I don't know. It's so evil. Go rogue. I think they were being lazy. That's my hot take. I think the Twitch staff were being lazy and they were like, oh, well, once upon a time, some other meet and greet streamer said to not accept gifts, so we'll just tell everybody no gifts and just throw them away. I think that's what happened. I don't think it was like actively malicious, like we're gonna throw away all these VTuber fans' gifts. I think it was, we don't really want to deal with this or ask for like what the clearance on this would be, so we're just gonna throw everything away. Legitimately, it's just mass incompetence most of the time, yeah. Could be the left hand not talking to the right. I spoke to each of you about how excited I was to open your gifts, and I know you took the time/effort. I'm still so grateful, but I'm so sorry I couldn't see them. Additional VTubers like Nakaishi, Dahlia Black, and Etta Hengist voiced frustrations on X, questioning how staff could discard items without oversight and demanding accountability. There will be no accountability. There is not going to be any accountability for this. Chibidoki's meet and greet cut short. The controversy deepened when Chibidoki reported that her meet and greet was abruptly cut short. According to her, the staff told fans she was unwell, even though she never said she was sick. She later clarified, I never even told any staff I am sick. I showed up and asked if I could wait for nags before going out. That's the only time staff talked to me at the meet and greet area before telling us to cut the line short. I'm so sorry if this is true. They told everyone I ended my meet and greet. I'm so sad. Classic from San Diego. Usually security staff are volunteers. Twitch needs to hire actual security. Gifts probably kept in the storage area at the end of the convention. No one cared to give the gifts to people they were for. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Fans watched the staff just throw them away. There was no, like, storage area for the gifts. They were just thrown away in front of people. Her account added to the growing perception that TwitchCon staff mishandled not only the gifts, but also the communication with both creators and fans. A pattern of missteps. This incident comes just days after another troubling event at TwitchCon San Diego, when streamer EnVtuber was allegedly assaulted during a meet and greet. A man stormed the stage and attempted to kiss her without consent, an act caught on fan footage and widely shared online. Twitch condemned the assault in a statement, but many criticized the platform's response as inadequate. Now, with the VTuber gift fiasco piling on, Twitch is facing renewed scrutiny over how it manages safety communication and community trust at its flagship events. As of October 21st, Twitch has not issued a statement regarding the discarded gifts. They're not going to. Twitch is not going to make a statement about this. That's not true. San Diego Comic-Con hires staff. Allegedly, it was all on vid. They just don't want to get sued. They just don't want to get sued. Wait, the financial reality. EnVtuber revealed she spent over $10,000 on personal security just to attend TwitchCon safely, a luxury most creators cannot afford. Some people who stream on Twitch don't even make $10,000 in a year. What the fuck are they supposed to do? She spent $10,000 to have her own security? What the fuck? What? That's absolutely insane. No wonder so many other big creators didn't want to show up. They didn't want to fucking dish out $10,000 for security. That's insane. If you're a small streamer and you don't have those resources, or someone in your line's not filming, what the fuck do you do? No one would have known. This is my final TwitchCon. After a decade on the platform and multiple TwitchCons, everyone announced their decision. This is my final TwitchCon. This show will be my final performance. I genuinely think there have been other people who have been sexually assaulted, groped. Wait, I just saw a fucking video where I show Speed, or no, Kaisenet, it was Kaisenet, right? Kaisenet and XQC. They both got groped at TwitchCon 3 years ago. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Nothing was said about that. Show me where anything was said about that. She bought bad security too. He should have been wearing a brightly colored shirt and standing about 6 feet COVID distance behind her so he can see and be seen. Bro, I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna go critiquing other people's security staff because I don't know. For all I know, she asked him to go grab something for her. I don't know. You have to stand up for yourself, for other people, because if you don't, there's a lot of people who are just going to take the easy, lazy route because it doesn't affect them. So they don't care, she said on X, seeing Twitch's lazy response. Despite everything, EnVtuber performed her scheduled TwitchCon show that evening out of respect for production staff and cosplayers who had prepared. She's pressing criminal charges against her assailant and considering further legal action. Once you break the trust for something like this, you're never getting it back, she concluded. I'm done. Here's the statements from Phoebe, Henya, Chibidoki. And then here's a tweet from Legal Mindset, where he says, just had a nice chat with a friendly Amazon employee over dinner. They made it clear that @Jeff Bezos is more interested in competing with @Elon Musk over the size of his rocket rather than policing Twitch. So legal action may be the only option. We'll see about that. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anything's gonna come of it. I don't think literally anything is gonna come of it. Amazon will do nothing. Bezos isn't the CEO. He's being chilling right now. Oh, is Jeff Bezos not even the CEO of Amazon anymore? I don't know. He has Amazon in his bio, and he's still got the Amazon stamp. So I don't know. I did hear about the gay Illuminati in the tech industry. I had an interesting conversation with somebody, and they lore dropped to me that there's like a conspiracy that everybody in like the big tech companies, they're all gay. They're all gay. That's a stream for another day, though. Sam Altman, gay. Jeff Bezos, gay. Peter Thiel, gay. Thiel? I don't remember how you say it. Gay. They're all gay. The gay Illuminati in the tech industry in Silicon Valley. All the big CEOs, gay. Also, Elon Musk allegedly used to go to baby fur meetups and paid people off to not tell.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.